What a wonderful day to be alive. Hello, my beautiful subscribers. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you are very, very, very well. I wanted to take a moment and do a reading just for you, my subscribers. As of today, as I record this, I have 238 subscribers. I started this channel in October of 2020, smack in there during the pandemic, after pretty much of a crisis point, to be quite frank. I left corporate, I left the business world to focus on that which I love to do, which is all things astrology, tarot, writing, and some other creative projects that I have my hands in. But I really just wanted to give you something because you have been supporting me through this whole process. Initially I thought that by now I would have 1,000 subscribers, but the truth of the matter is that I'm just happy that you have subscribed to my channel and that you're here. And so I wanted to do this reading for you, 238 of you. And of course, for those new subscribers who, if you happen to come across this reading in the future, then of course it's meant for you as well. But right now, the intention is for those of you who are my subscribers, 238 of you. And the reading that I want to do specifically for you, because usually we do a general reading, right? So it's pulling energy from the collective. So for you, we're honing it down to 238 of you. And although that's still a lot of you, right? But it's not this huge collective. So my hope and intent is that it will resonate very, very nicely for you all. And again, it doesn't matter if you come to my channel for your children, because a lot of you are my subscribers because you watch the child tarot, right? So you're used to coming here for the perspective of your child. This reading, however, is for you, the subscriber. So even though you come to my channel to watch for your little ones, this is for you. This is my gift for you. And of course, for everyone else, those of you who come to my channel to watch the birthday readings. And I have some fun, exciting stuff coming up soon revolving around astrology and whatnot. And so, okay, so let's get started, my beautiful subscribers. And what I want to do is I want to focus this reading on the remainder of 2021 for you. So I want to ask Spirit what your current energy is, potential challenge that you may be facing here, and how to navigate the rest of this year, because it's already July. It's actually almost already August, and wow, it has gone by freaking zooming fast, right? So a lot of us have gone through a lot of changes. I'm sure most of you have as well. There have been a lot of relationships changes, a lot of changes of residence where we live. It's almost like a reorganization that we're all going through as a collective, right? And I think that it's important to take stock of the year and just kind of pause and see, okay, where am I now? So let's see what's going on with you. Okay, so let's start with your energy. Okay, Spirit, let's chit chat here with our subscribers, 238 subscribers here as of today. What do they need to know about their current energy, dear Spirit? What do we need to know about our current energy? Oh. Okay, current energy. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a devil energy going on. And this can mean a few different things. First and foremost, the devil in tarot is associated with with the astrological sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Now, we're going to start there and then we'll go into the deeper meaning of the devil. So for some of you, this is telling me that you are very focused on something, whether it be your career, your family. It's going to play out a little differently for all of you, right? But the primary energy when we're talking about the zodiac astrological meaning or interpretation of this card is very much of hardworking, you know, because Saturn is like the taskmaster, right? So Saturn gives us that extra oomph to focus and really prioritize leaving distractions out of the way. So for a majority of you, this is the energy heading into the second half of 2021. It's very much about focusing on the task at hand, whether it be your family, whether it be your business, career, I just heard that some of you are rebuilding your bodies, meaning you are completely reconfiguring yourselves, like literally your bodies, your identities and whatnot. And so for most of you here who are watching today, most of my subscribers, this is about being focused in a very Saturnian way, being diligent, disciplined, having a schedule, a routine. Some of you are struggling with that though. So for some of you, you're coming in with that energy. And then there are a few of you who are struggling a little bit with getting into that routine aspect. I'm hearing something about schedules or not knowing how to build a schedule for yourself. And this could be for some of you whose position, career, businesses have restructured a bit. So maybe some of you have gone back to the office, some of you are leaving the office, some of you have left your careers. And so there's a little bit of trying to figure yourselves out in terms of your new schedules and having the discipline, right? Now, that's on the more positive side of the devil. The shadowy side of the devil can mean some of us here are going into an energy bringing maybe some baggage that's not necessarily great for us. So this baggage can revolve around addictions, and maybe not even current addictions, but it can be about past addictions. It can be about, you know how sometimes we move on from a certain behavior or habit, but because we were so used to identifying with said behavior or habit, we forget that we are no longer that person. So I'm hearing that for some of you, you're bringing energy that's actually not yours to bring forward anymore. So potentially in the past, you had addictive personalities, or maybe you were addicted or obsessed to something that wasn't good for you. This can run the gamut, by the way. This can be obsessed with food. It can be literal addiction to substances. It can be addiction to an individual or being in relationships that are toxic and not good for us. But I'm really getting the sense here that for some of you, you're coming in, not all of you, like I'm saying, right? Like I said earlier, but a lot of you are coming into this second half of 2021 forgetting that you are no longer that person that had that addiction, that whatever it was that you identified with that was not healthy or good for you. There's a need here for you to move away from that and to embrace the person you are becoming. For some of you, it's the person you've already become. For others of you, it's the person you are becoming. So a big part and a big thing that I'm feeling strongly here is to really ask yourselves, lovelies, what part of this that I'm still identifying with is really still a part of who I am? This is huge for you. This is an energy that you're coming in with. Okay, we'll come back to it, but let's do some little more here and see if there's a potential challenge for you the remainder of 2021. Okay, let's see. For my beautiful subscribers, dear spirit, I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you. Okay. It's funny, even doing this reading just for you, my subscribers, feels so different than my other readings in the sense that it feels more like I'm a little kind of emotional, actually. Like it feels a little more intimate. I could feel you. You know, it's really, really sweet. I'm loving it. Maybe I'll do more of these. Okay, in terms of your challenge, a potential challenge here. Okay, so you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. This is very interesting. So there's a change in dynamic in terms of the people that you come in contact day to day. So the Three of Cups is about celebrating with others. It's also about getting together with others to create something. So this could be creative projects. It can also be fun. It could just be about having fun with others, communing with others, coming together to celebrate, our endeavors, our whatever we have accomplished, right? That's what the Three of Cups is on its own. But it's paired with the Wheel of Fortune, and it fell in the challenge position. So this is telling me that for a large majority of you, there is a change, a fated change in terms of our neighbors, the people that we're used to sharing life with, the people that we're used to celebrating with, the people that we're used to confiding in, like the people that we pick up the minute something happens, whatever it is in your life, you pick up the phone and you call your loved one, whether it's a friend, a neighbor, whatever. This is not romantic, by the way, because I just felt that some of you thought that. That's not what this is. This is literally like the people that you commune with day to day. It could also be colleagues, by the way. This could be co-workers. And there's a shift happening. There's a change because you have the wheel here, and the wheel changes the direction. So whatever the trajectory has been up until this point, it's gonna change. It's fated. It's meant to be. And that could potentially trip you up because remember, it fell in the challenge position. So I'm feeling here that there's like, it's like your usual support system, your sphere of influence is shifting. It can be as simple as some of them are moving away. Maybe you're moving away. Maybe you're graduating to the next level. Like some of you maybe are graduating from grad school, from undergrad, from what have you, or moving into one position to another. I just heard, this is going to apply probably only for one person, maybe two. I just very, very clearly got this. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Someone is getting promoted, is moving into a different level, and maybe not promoted. It can be a regular job where you get promoted. It can also be the type of work you're doing, you're elevating. And you know how we're peers with our colleagues and coworkers. This elevation, this promotion is going to make you come out of that peership, meaning you may be, I hate to use levels but you know what I mean? You may be maybe on the hierarchy of positions, you may exceed or surpass where peers from your past, your peers as you know them, are, right? In other words, that buddy you used to go to lunch with during your break, you may now be their supervisor, something like that. But it's not just, that's if you're in a regular work environment, right? But for others of you, it has to do with the type of work you're doing. It's like you're surpassing your colleagues or your peers, and it's putting you in a position where, it's bittersweet, right? Because you're raising up, you're rising to a different level. For some of you, it's home. I don't know why. I just heard for some of you, it has something to do with moving to a different, bigger, better place, and it's kind of changing the hierarchy or the way things are. I think you get what I'm saying, but in bringing it back to work and projects, there's a shift that's happened in your position. There's a fated shift, and it's positive for you. But there's also this bittersweetness about it because it means that you will no longer be able to celebrate and commune with people the way you used to because that shift is taking place. I'm very curious what that is for you. I hope I made sense there with that whole hierarchy, leaving friends behind kind of thing. For others of you, it has nothing to do with that. For others of you, it's just a shift in friendship, a shift in whom you used to hang out with. Maybe you yourself, who you are, has changed. The way you celebrate has changed. Maybe for some of those of you who have left some kind of addiction, maybe you're sober now, which means that you can no longer hang out with the people you used to. Maybe your friends have gone sober and now you can't have the same type of relating that you used to have. Okay, I think you get my drift there. Okay, now for the advice card, let's see. So given these challenges, dear Spirit, given the energy that we're coming into, what advice do we want to give here in terms of how to navigate the remainder of 2021 given these challenges that we may perhaps be going through? Okay, so what's the advice to your Spirit? How to navigate? How should my subscribers here navigate the remainder of 2021? Wow, okay. One more card, please. Oh. All right. I'm sorry, I'm the messenger. I gotta say it, right? So basically, the advice is, so you're being called to, you got the Three of Swords. So you're being called to be brave enough, bold enough, courageous enough, my lovely subscribers, to do the thing that hurts, to do the right thing, even if it hurts. Even if it means hurting someone else. The bottom line here, it's choosing yourself, even if it means hurting someone else. I know that doesn't sound very nice, but it's actually a very healthy thing. So basically the advice here is, it's okay to make choices sometimes that may hurt other people. So that can be in relationship, right? It can be for those of you who are going into a different position. Oh my God, I'm getting chills right now, because some of you are really struggling with moving up on the ladder, like the professional ladder. Some of you are really struggling with this because it means you're going to hurt people. Maybe there is a friend of yours who wanted a position or wanted the role or wanted that script to be, whatever it is for you, it's going to be different. You're all here with different backgrounds and different, careers that you're doing, but there's something about Spirit is, this would not have come up. The Three of Swords has no business in advice, because basically, essentially what it means is that we're hurting someone and sometimes ourselves. The only reason it would come up in advice is if some of you are struggling with making a decision or making a choice that's actually for your betterment, because you're afraid of who you're going to hurt, right? That can be you're leaving a boss, an employer that has been loyal to you for years and you've been loyal to, and something else comes along. Your business finally got an investor and you're ready to move on, and you're afraid to hurt your friend, your boss, your employer, your colleague, your whatever. Some of you, it's having to say no to your child about something. I just heard some of you have children here that want something that you don't know how to say no to them. And it's going to hurt them temporarily, but it's for the betterment of your family and for you. Some of you are going to hurt friends because they're no longer good for you. And the bottom line here, it's you need to choose yourself. That's the bottom line. So let me keep going here with more advice. It's like there's someone here who's even afraid to move. It's almost like you're afraid to move because you don't want to disappoint your neighbor, who you're used to communing with. You're used to hanging out, chitty-chatty, gossipy. This could be about relationship. It could be about spouse. It's not good for you, and you have to leave. It's going to hurt. Some of you are afraid of hurting your parents. Woo. Okay. Dear Spirit, what further advice do you have for my beautiful subscribers here today? Okay. The Tower and its advice. The Tower is about letting things go. When the Tower comes up in advice, the advice position with the Three of Swords, my lovelies, get comfortable with change. Plus you have the Wheel of Fortune. There's some powerful shifts going on with you here. There's some stuff happening. And, you know, the Tower is about letting things go with faulty foundations, right? Some of you have been with employers or at the same job for a long time that hasn't been working for you. Let it go. Some of you, this is literal house foundation. It's literally about a home that you need to let go of. Potentially even a neighborhood that's no longer serving you. So here's the assessment. In what areas are you being held back by a former identity that you're still holding on to? Former addictions, former toxicity, former bad habits that you used to have. And what of these are you no longer, there's no room to carry this because you're no longer that. Okay? It's okay to hurt others for the betterment of you. I know that sounds harsh, and I don't want you to misunderstand me saying go hurt people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying choose yourself. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I know. I'm a Sagittarius rising. I know better than to tell anybody what to do. But there are some of you here who are very much afraid of choosing your happiness out of fear of whom and how you're going to hurt others. And these came up in advice. This is like allow things to fall apart, allow things to end. Pain it's inevitable. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's not going to be happy about what you choose. But at the end of the day, this is for you. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it for your betterment, for your future, for all that yummy, yummy stuff, okay? All right, let me see. How much time do we have? Oh my gosh, I know I kept you here longer than I intended. I apologize. I meant this to be like a short little reading, but I just want to see if there's anything in the Oracle. One final message. Oracle, please. The Oracle message for my subscribers here. Anything they need to know about the remainder. And remember, this is for the remainder of 2021. So by 2022, a lot of you here are going to have some huge shifts. Like it's going to be different. Okay, by the book. You got number 11, by the book. I'm going to read this for you, and then I'm going to let you go. Okay, let's see. Okay, by the book. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal law. The universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Even revolution has a place in universal law. Okay? All right. Let's see. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just like speaking to you like you're my family, because you are. Okay. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Now, I want to make sure that that's not misinterpreted to mean that you have to conform to others. Okay? Because we just spoke about the opposite, right? So that message is not about conforming to what others want for you in your life. That message is about conforming to the laws. There are 12 universal laws. I recommend that you Google them, study them, learn them. A lot of them just seem like common sense, but it's a nice refresher and reminder of these natural laws of the universe. That's what that's talking about, that oracle. It's not talking about conforming to others' wishes for you. It's about conforming to the universal law and structure so that you can flow with ease into that which is divinely meant for you. Okay, my loves. I hope that that was helpful. And once again, thank you so much for your support. I am grateful for all 238 of you, and I feel grateful for you. Thank you. Have an awesome rest of the year, and who knows, maybe I'll pop back in here and do another special reading just for you. Okay, bye.